Obviously, you guys were in a similar situation a year ago, trying to get things figured out, trying to mesh. Just going through what you guys went through a year ago and seeing how it clicked, the late surge, the hot surge you guys were able to go on. Does that give you any confidence with a situation like this?
We know what we're about. We're going to get it fixed within, the players and everything like that. So we'll be good.
How much has the having an uneven amount of guys to block whenever teams are stacking guys in the box? How difficult is that make it?
It shouldn't be an excuse. We should block the guys that we need to. And I trust in all of our running backs to make the extra guy miss or run through them. So, at the end of the day, it's not an excuse. We just got to block a little better.
Cole, it seemed like the first quarter, Ollie, I think, had 72 yards on his first 9 carries. Did you feel like you guys were getting something going then, and were you doing anything different? Just why do you think you had the early success, and you guys had the early success?
I thought we were rolling good, and we were playing well. I really couldn't tell you why we kind of plateaued a little bit, but none of us are worried about it. We're concerned.
Mm-hmm. But you guys didn't change anything scheme-wise that made him kind of find the best start in the weeks or anything.
No.
Right?
Obviously, y'all's RPS is some concepts. It's just you're making the right reads in certain scenarios with so many guys being in the box. How do you think Alvin's handled those?
No, Alvin's doing great. He's making the right reads, I think, and he's playing his ass off. So we're all behind him. We all support him and everything like that.
When you guys are on a 2-game rut, what do you guys do to stay motivated, stay confident?
Just have to have a short mindset. You can't, like, a short memory. You can't dwell on it. You can't change the past. It's happened. We got to focus on what's ahead. We got to focus on this game. So, we're not even thinking about that.
Has not having Jake these past couple weeks changed what you've had to do or not done?
Like I said, we can move guys anywhere and we should be fine. So it hasn't really been an issue or anything.
5 games in, how has Glass kind of meshed with this? Y'all have been here for a while, but he's kind of the new piece.
Isaiah's doing good. He's doing the best he can. And like I said, we all trust him. We all have confidence in him. So, no issues there.
Last year, the first 4 games, y'all weren't having success in the running game, and then obviously the last 8-9 games, all y'all do what you did. Do you foresee a change in the bye week next week, having to do any more schematic changes, with where y'all are right now?
I think our schemes are good. It's just about executing them a little better. The offensive line as a whole could block a little bit better and just make it a little bit of a cleaner look. Ollie can, like he did this past game, run through some people and make people miss. So I don't think anything needs to change. We just got to execute a little better.
Can you, as an offensive lineman, explain to me, and not offensive lineman, how you're able to pass block so well and not the running game is not as where you would like it? What are the schematic? What are you doing differently when you're passing versus when you're running?
Oh, we're throwing the ball instead of running it. No, just picking up all their twists and stunts. So just keeping your eyes up and focusing on your assignment and trusting that the person next to you is going to do their job. We all just trust each other.
You said it's not it's not an excuse to not be able to block even when the numbers are uneven.
Yeah.
Is that something you guys, the O-line, are telling each other? What's just the message been amongst you guys these last few weeks about how y'all's performance?
Just do your 1/11th. If you have an assignment, do it. Just me personally, this past game could have fit up on linebackers a little bit better. Could have gotten up there quicker, and that can be said for all of us. So we can make it a little bit quicker, make it a little bit cleaner. So.
Are you guys seeing different looks now than you saw last year?
Not really. Especially now, like in this part of the season, it's easy to watch a team and see what they're going to do because they've played 4 or 5 games at this point. So what you see on film is who they are. So we can, again, as an offensive line, probably get together and we already do, but we could do it a little bit more. Watch film together and just be ready for it.
That first quarter, was it nice to know that, hey, it's still there? It's still there.
Yeah.
We've still got it. Was that a bit of a refresh for you guys, considering these last couple weeks hadn't gone maybe in the run game as well as you guys wanted to?
That was a good feeling. I felt like we were. I don't feel like we've done a bad job as an offensive line run blocking up to this point, but it finally kind of showed up a little bit in that first half, and it was a good feeling for all of us.
What's kind of the mood of the group? How have you seen the group respond these past 2 days?
just confidence in each other, not getting down. Short, like I said earlier, short memory. Just focus on this next game, and that's all that matters.
When you come to the sideline, what are you looking for on the tablets? What are you seeing, and what are you kind of wanting to see when they give you the tablets and stuff?
We get to see a little bit clearer of like the blitzes they run and the stunts, and see if we could pick it up a little bit cleaner. Same thing on run games. We could get a guy moved a little bit more and create space. But I mean, yeah, it's nice to have them.
So 5 games in, you have seen like I guess a benefit or an
well, yeah.
impact
So
of
I
them?
mean, it in the past it's been all of what we say, and I can't speak for the other guys in the offensive line what they saw. But if with the tablets, there's no lying. There's no you're gonna see what you see. So I feel like last year there was times where we didn't run a specific play because we came off the field and said something differently than what was actually going on. So the tablets are a good thing,
Cole, just being 0-2 in conference play right now, I know obviously you guys want to win every game, and sometimes the phrase "must-win game" can get thrown around a lot. But do you feel like the team kind of thinks that this? Do you think the team thinks this is a must-win game for where you guys are ultimately trying to go this season?
Every game is a must-win. I mean, we're not going to say specifically. You're never thinking about losing. The only goal is to win, and I mean, to say it's a must-win, it just seems dumb to me. I mean, every game's a must-win, So, I mean, we've put ourselves in a hole at this point, but we're not down on each other. We're not blaming anybody. We're all stepping up, and just ready for the next game.
How good did it feel in the first quarter last week? The way the run game really was clicking, and I mean, and you kind of wonder, God, where'd it go? 'Cause
Yeah.
it was looking good.
I mean, it was a good feeling. Like I said earlier, seeing the run game finally kind of working. We've been working towards it this entire season. It's been like a build-up. But they came out with some more stunts and everything like that, and blitzes and everything. And we probably could have picked it up a little bit cleaner. But I don't know why it went away. None of us really do. So that's what the film's for.
Are you to the point now, because you've been here so long, that you see teams like West Virginia? Okay, here comes West Virginia. Seen them a lot of,
Yeah, I mean, they do the same things they did last year and the year before that. So, you kind of get used to a specific play style, and you pick up things before it happens and stuff like that. So, the experience is nice, but we still have to execute.
From a front standpoint, how similar is their 3-3-5 with Kansas State's?
It's different. So they play 3 down, but with a rush on the line, front or back side. So it's kind of like a 4 down, but with a head up nose. It is a little bit different, but I mean they've been running the same thing for a while, so we're kind of used to it. I mean it's kind of like our old defense when we had that 3 down with CO at that Leo rush.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Cole.
Appreciate it, Cole.
Yep.